Hey, what's up, y'all? Betty Dots here, and I wanted to share a little video with y'all, a little hands-on review of the new Teenage Engineering KO2 EP-133 sampler. Very exciting piece of gear. I did do this on my stream, so if you would like to watch the whole stream, you can go on my YouTube channel, go to the live tab, check out the VOD right there. But this will be a little bit of a more condensed version for people that don't want to watch the whole stream. Little disclaimer before you watch it, this is my first time using this machine. I have never touched it before, and I barely read the manual, so there's a lot of things that I'm not going to know how to do. Keep that in mind whenever you're watching. If you're getting a little impatient, oh, you can do that, just keep that in mind. I do love the process of exploring, hitting buttons, twisting knobs, seeing what they do, so I tried to do that as much as I could. I've already started figuring out how to do a lot of things on this, so if you would like to see a more tutorial like video from me about how to use the EP-133, do let me know in the comments. I would love to do that for you. But without further ado, let's just get right to it. All right, what's up, everyone? It is me, Betty Dots, and I've given myself a bit of a Christmas present from me to me, and it is this box, this beautiful box that Teenage Engineering put together. And as you can see, Muhammad Ali's victorious moment, photographed like it was in history, is being presented right here. It must have been a guy that looked just like one of these guys taking the picture. Someone got on top of the ring, took a picture at the top. Person's very smart. I wouldn't have thought to do that. But anyway, Teenage Engineering made this thing that looks like a 10-inch vinyl record, but it certainly is not. It is a sampler. And it is not $1 million, which is just amazing for Teenage Engineering to do. You never see them make a thing and have it be reasonably priced. So I am personally very excited about that. I'm very excited to open it up. As you can see, there's this little hole over here, and you got to grab onto that and kind of push it out. I'll try to like flip it around so we can kind of see it being unveiled. You kind of like, there's a little like cardboard thing that you can break off here to make entrance like this right here. You can make that easier. I don't want to break it off. The box is too pretty. And there we go. All right, we slide it out. Let's get a last look at that. Look at the beautiful side. Look at the logo. Oh my god. Y'all can't see it in person probably, but the silver on these looks so good. No surprises though. They always make a very beautiful machine or a very beautiful packaging. They seem to really care about aesthetics, which, you know, I'm more of a function over aesthetics kind of person, but I can appreciate when something's pretty, you know? I like a pretty machine. You got these little guys. I thought maybe it was like a little Lego thing. Don't they look like little Lego parts? I think you could actually fit them into Lego things because they have these like cross bearings kind of deal. But these are the tops of the knobs and faders. So let's go ahead, no further ado, let's go ahead and open the damn thing up. 3, 2, 1, KO. Oh my god, it's so pretty. What the hell, dude? Look at the instructions over on the side. This is amazing. Recycled packaging for like all the package and stuff. They've got the thing perfectly fit in there. They've got this kind of booklet thing opening up. They wanted to go for like a vinyl record, like 10-inch vinyl sort of packaging. And I think they did a damn good job at it. We have the machine right here. I mean, we could stare at the box for very long if we wanted to, but I think instead, let's take the damn thing out. I'm going to do one of these. Nice and awkward. Okay. Cool, we got it out. Oh my god, it's so cool. Okay. Look at this thing. Wow. Look at the profile. Wow. Oh, look. The logo in the back. Wow. What's the bottom say? Nothing. Now, I was wondering, it has these holes on the sides. You see them? And they do not seem to be ports. They're just kind of like aesthetic sort of little holes for the animal inside to breathe, I suppose. I'll leave these instructions right here in case we need them. All right, we have the machine right here. Should we put the faders on? The orange goes with orange, and that's that one. The round peg. What was that meme? Do y'all remember that meme? Anyway, here's my orange. Nice feel to that knob right there. Let's get our black one on there as well. And as you can see, like these are truly like kind of like a Lego Techniques sort of rod to stick the thing in there, right? So, and that one's in, and they fit quite snug. I feel like I could hold the whole thing like that. I'm not gonna do that because I don't want to throw it around, but I could. Here's a white that goes over here. Get that on there. This one kind of fits a little awkward, but okay, that's it.
Are those the same height? Like after I do it? That was a little taller. I wonder if I put that in wrong. Who knows? That's probably fine. It's probably what it is. All right, cool. We got nice little keys. I wonder if I can like get y'all to hear them. Let me try to get this close. I think they're linear actually. I'm not at this point. I'm like not bullshitting because I do have linear switches on my. Oh man, but that's really nice. Apparently these are pressure sensitive, which is crazy. I don't know if they're velocity sensitive. I think maybe the pressure sensitive might be only for their weird effect thing. Anyway, I don't want to do this too much further, but let's look at some of these boards. We got output over here. I was thinking about that. I wish it had a main output and a headphone output, but I mean, this thing is like thin as hell. They probably optimize their space as well as they could because they do have sync in and out, which I would imagine is kind of like pocket operator or like Volca sort of sync voltage things that you can do like that. I think there's different ways that you can do it. You have an input port for whenever you want to record audio. We'll be doing a little bit of that today. We got MIDI for MIDI. You can plug in MIDI in and out. You know how that goes. USB for power, though you can stick AAA batteries into it. And actually, when I did open it up, I did stick them in. So let's I want to show that compartment because it's kind of like here. You kind of got to pry it open a little bit. And you could probably be very like rough with it, but I'm a little bitch about this shit. And I want to preserve it as much as I can in the most intact way possible. Yeah, look at that. You just stick for it. They're kind of hard to get in there, but once you get them in there, they're not coming out. I guess unless you're done with them and you want to switch them out, you would take them out. But that goes on there. And I believe the speaker grill comes off as well for the portable speaker. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Look at this. Oh, there it is. There's my speaker. I gotta say, the ribbon kind of looks like it's, or this like kind of adhesive that's there kind of looks like it's coming off. We'll have to see how good it sounds whenever it's like there, but that's a little concerning. Let me see if I can get a shot on that. You see that? You see a little like film kind of coming off of there? Doesn't look great. I love that. Teenage Engineering. Maybe I'll have to hit them up about that and be like, hey, engineers, fix me up one without the shiny strip if you catch my Tokyo. Speaking of Tokyo, look at the Japanese writing for the KO2. I would imagine that says KO2. Maybe it just says something else and they're fucking with us. Except for their Japanese consumers. I don't know if you can see, I guess you can kind of see it from there, but it's kind of like a car dashboard, right? All these like little things. And they're like indicators for like everything. So this isn't like an actual screen. It's just a bunch of like a light up sort of thing. Yeah, I mean, this all feels really good. It looks a lot like a pocket operator. It's got 12 things. We got to turn the thing on. I got batteries inside of it. It's like working. Let's do it. We ready? 3, 2, 1, and power. Holy, oh my god, did you see that? Yeah, oh my god, that is so pretty. I want to like catch them all. Look at that cue. God, dude, that is so beautiful. I wish I had a better camera, you guys. I know it probably doesn't look as amazing as it's looking for me. Okay, so I don't know what any of these mean. I want to see if I can get like a bit of a close-up on some of these, and maybe I'll just have to turn off the camera for this so we can kind of look at all the little things that we have here. It really is like a car dashboard that is showing you, indicating to you whatever is going on with the sampler. I wonder how much that interface is. It does have a screen as far as like a number counter stuff over here, but let's look at that with like the lights off real quick. I feel like this is enough to start up the whole party if you catch my Tokyo. Oh, wow, dude. Oh my god. I really am. Oh my god. I really like that. I'm excited to start doing something with it. Let's get right to it. Let's turn on the light. You hear that? Maybe you don't because my microphone is too tiny. Okay, so the outside speaker is working, but I'm gonna have to get this hooked up so we can hear it. Oh, this is just the kick. This is why I can't hear this one off of the external speakers because the kick is too low. So we're gonna have to. So far, this little speaker is a little weak. I will say. I didn't expect it to be like pretty strong, but it's a little weak. Let's get a cable. Let's get this hooked up. But then we should be good to go. Okay. Get this hooked up over here. Get these all set up right over here. Are we in business? Are we hearing this? I feel like it's coming through, right? Put a H in the chat if it's coming through. Oh, the reverse. Well, these like kind of like default samples sound pretty good, right? So I don't know what anything does. Let's see what this book says. What happens? Does this take me to another bank? Oh. They have a bunch of like bass synths here. I wonder why they're playing different notes. Like each one is playing like a different note. Let's see what they have in C. Chords. Oh, I don't like that one. This is nice. Kind of like a doorbell or something. I will say some of these samples have quite a bit of personality for them being like the defaults. That's kind of cool. Oh. All right, let's D. Oh, this might be my user one. Oh, the fader changes the velocity of your sample. That's good to know. The effect, I have no idea how to set it up. Let's hit sample. Mic. Okay, that's the sample. That was coming from the mic. Can I just sample something? Well, let's do something. Let's switch to exit. How do you exit? Okay, we're going to shut it off and we're going to turn it back. The best way that I know how to get out of something. All right. All right, so that's my bank A. We're going to go to bank D. And in bank D, we're going to record a sample, I suppose. Let's hit this. And I think that if I just hit this, this has a microphone inside of it. Let's say H. H. How do I get out of there? Oh, I'm back to the same problem as before that I don't know how to get out of there. Can I get a... Oh! Let's see. How do I get... Okay, main. Okay, well, that's great. What can we do with O? Let's try it with keys first. Oh, this was already in keys. Let me get it in parts so we can like time it out, Nevada. Huh? Yeah. Does that work? Let's see if we can. Come here. Yeah. Oh no, that's stupid. I don't. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, it doesn't. Well, it just. I just like to have a little scream somewhere, so we'll put it like over here on 8. Like a short scream like that, if you don't mind. Oh my god, that is so loud. Can we... Sorry. Damn, that microphone is sensitive as hell. I'm like pretty far away from the machine. Let me... H, 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 H. So I can, in theory, I can make a beat on here and then I can start layering samples from there, right? Because I don't want to like make a cake and do all that right now. I don't want to do too much sound design right now. Where's my... How do I know what tempo I'm at? I don't know anything about this damn machine. I hit record. All right, how do I... All right, how do I stop recording? Oh, this is great. Hopefully it sounds okay right now. I should be able to like give it a little crank if necessary. Does that record? Okay, so I can hold record and then hit a button and then I'll add it. Let's get some hats on the ends. I love that sub down here. Oh, this is a pitch bend, the plus and minus pitch bends. But how do I... This changes the volume. Oh man, I'm confused. All right, wait, stop for a second. Stop for a second. Let's try to figure out what's going on here. So we got a beat going, we got some loops going. There's tempo, which changes the tempo. Let's make it like a little crankier. I want a crisp 128. Like that, like real sleazy like. And then let's see what this is. Oh, this is the metronome on or off? Oh, the level of the metronome. I wonder if if I just record something longer, will I like loop it like that? Like if I do something like, let's try to just do a bass line just to see how it does with that. No, you see it doesn't do it. It doesn't do it. It doesn't automatically do it with twice the length. It kind of feels like the effects are not working. How do I go between effects? Reverb. But it's cranked and it's not going. Let me actually do something. I'm gonna pull up the manual over here. Y'all won't be able to see it, but I'll be able to like check out a couple of things here. Sound goes to sound mode and lets you pick between sounds. So let's try that out. Let's use something that I haven't used. Maybe this guy. And let's switch it to something else, I suppose. Oh, this changes the pitch. And this changes the loudness, so I can, that's how I can fix my samples if they're too quiet. How do I change the sound itself though? Oh, you can use minus and plus to scroll between them. Oh, and it plays the sound when you hit plus and minus, so it like does it. Does this literally have this many sounds loaded into it? That's a lot of sounds that it comes with. Why is scrolling through the thing already like a good beat? Like, check this out. This is all you gotta do. All you gotta do is switch between your sounds and you already got a set. Kind of hover around with my hands and I just go. If I just do that, do you know how many artist grants I would get just from that performance at the New Music Circle event? Oh my god, dude. I would get like at least $100,000 in grants. There's teenagers these days, they don't want to work for anything. They just want to hit the plus button the whole time. Just mash on plus. All right, I like this sound. Kind of has a cool little guitar sound to it. So let me hit main. Does that change it automatically? That's pretty quick and easy. I like that. We can set it to keys. Okay, effects, high pass filter. Oh, wait. Oh, dude, check this out. Okay, all right. I think I'm starting to get there. So when you hold the effects button, this is why the pads are pressure sensitive. You can kind of give it a very slight press and it'll start filters. So this 5, it says high pass filter on top of HPF, and you can set up a little high pass filter just by holding it. So you see it gets stronger the more I press it. And then I can... boom. Kind of go crazy with it a little bit right there, right? That's cool. All right, let's see what the other ones do. Let's look at that low pass. Kind of bring it back down. Bring it back down for all the people in St. Louis. A DJ Dots. Break down. Yeah, you can like do it like that, just like that. Easy. Okay, so you can hold a couple at the same time. So you can like, oh, that's awesome. So you can like kind of go from a low pass filter to a high pass filter if you're like, and kind of transpose it like that. Damn, that's kind of sick. What does this do? Okay, so it's like a little like beat chopper there. What is this? Oh, slow down. Look at the animations on the screen, dude. Wait, let me get this light out of the way for y'all. Sorry. Look at this. And then I can depress and bring it back. Oh man. Oh god. What does this tune do? This randomizes the pitch of everything? Yeah, I guess it just randomizes the pitch. How does it pick? What is it changing it to? Let's do this one. Okay, can someone explain to me what happened there? Because it just kind of sounded like they just... Kind of sounds like they just made their own song there, right? Is this like someone at Teenage Engineers trying to make it big with their like... this kind of music? I'm rooting for him, honestly. Alright, so I'm tired of that bass line. That bass line needs to die. I wanted it to be longer, and I'm gonna kill it. So where is it? Okay, I see it right there, so I can hit erase and then click it. Nope. Oh, it erased only one of them. Do I have to? Okay, oh, I gotta hold it for a second. So is there a mute button? Because that would be nice. I'm starting, okay, so I understand the pressure effects. That's making sense to me. Okay, well, I haven't tested this one. That's, okay, that's kind of sick, because I'm sure... That's cool. So you can do like little rolls like that. And you could probably do like, here. And like bring it back like that. Oh my God. So what does this one do? Like a big crusher? God, dude, these animations are like really so beautiful. Okay, like a little chop up. Can you like? It's the only control that you have over the effects, the pressure that you put on it. Because it'd be cool if I could like... No, I guess not, you can't. Okay, well, that's fine. What I don't get is this. Oh, there we go. Okay, the distortion sounds really cool. What else can I get? So if I hit effect, if I hit plus, okay, this is chorus. Okay, I hear the chorus. That one's definitely sounding like chorus to me. Okay, I'll filter. But it doesn't seem to be affecting everything. Maybe the effects are per channel, per A and then B and then C and then D. So that's interesting. Delay. There's my damn delay. Can you like... Oh, so that these are like truly 100% wet when you get the fader all the way to the end. Oh yeah. So I'm pretty sure that there's a way that you can make long loops on here. And I feel like that's exactly what I need right now to make something that's a little more musical. I don't want to work with just a 16-beat sequencer. So let me look up on this manual how to do that. Oh, you can have velocity sensitivity. You just have to enable it. Interesting. Oh, okay. So if you hold keys and you press up and down, then you change octaves. So, okay, let's test that out first. Let's grab that one, put it in keys. So it's set to a chromatic scale. If I do this, and then minus, then that's going to give me the lower octave. And then what if I do shift sound for edit? Oh, this is the type of sample. So you got one shot or key or leg. Oh, and you can set your panning here. Oh, so you can pan the samples. Damn, this has a lot of controls inside of it. You just have to look for them. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we can like, let's see, we're here. Let's get out of keys mode. Let's say I want to do something with that. And I want to hit record, then plus, 2, length 2 bars, 3 bars, 4 bars. Okay, so it's set to 4 bars, and then I can hit record, and then it should in theory record it. Okay, so it does work, and you can do it like per sample, so that's pretty cool. I wish, how can I like clear this? And delete all that. I'm sure there's a better way of deleting the stuff that I didn't like. All right, let's put a baseline. Now that our timing is corrected, I think it is. I should check it here. 16, 50. So I see. So the pattern lengths are per bank. So right now my B bank is set to like 4 bars in length. Let me try to go down an octave actually. Oh, I'll do a kind of harmonic minor change there. But I'm going to set the length of the pattern to be 3 bars. So I do bum, bum, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we got 3 bars. There we go. Okay, there we go. Maybe I'll start with the first part where that's like 2 bars, right? 1, 2. Okay, that's cool, but I don't like the way that sound sounds. So I would imagine that I could do something about that. Let's pick a different sound, actually. Can I just like... Oh, I can write something and just... You know, it sounded kind of funny, but now it has a bit of a... Okay, this one's inspiring me. I know you might not get it, but this one's inspiring me. It's working for me. Let's look for a good chord to use here. Oh, minor chord. Here, this might work a little better for us. 1. Here's 4. 5. So I'll wait for the loop to come. 1, 2. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change the velocity on the fly. Yeah, and I like it real low like that. Okay, that's fine. let's try. Look, I know we love the trumpet. Let's try something else. This one's cool. I will say the drum sound great out of the box. I love the way that all those drum beats sound. I wanna. Oh, this is the whole group. The fader controls the level of the whole group, and then you gotta go per sample. So can I like do like, what if I? Oh, that sucks. That's a bummer. So you can't control the volume of the group while you're doing the effects, which is a bit of a bummer. Yeah, let's give it a little attack. Like, you see this guy is super tiny. I'm thinking maybe if I pair him up with with that rumbly bass line at the bottom, it might do something cool there. 2, 3, and yeah, you see it gives it a little attack at the top. What I understand, you can set only one effect to each group, which is a bit of a bummer. You can't mix and match too much, but you know, we can't have it all. You can solo the groups, apparently. I didn't realize that this was... Let me turn this up again. So... Okay, so you can hold it to solo. Okay, so that's kind of like a cool little makeshift mute sort of situation right there. I kind of wish you could do it with more things, but again, I think the limitations are good things because they make you do like things a little differently than what you would normally expect. But I always like features, even if they're hidden. So let's actually do a little affecting things. I want to grab my group C. Let me go to main, then I'm on C, then I hit effects, then I set the delay. Let me actually solo that guy. Well, let me hit play. Hey, see that? That's nice. Kind of gives it a little stereo effect there. Okay, that fucked that up too much. That fucked it up a little too much, honestly. Let me try a different one. Let's try reverb. Am I tripping? Is this also going through the bass? Okay, there I hear the reverb going to what I want it to go. Then maybe I'll compress the bass. Wait. Ooh, that sounds cool. A little loud. No, but I like my effect from before. I like my reverb. Yeah, the effects part is perhaps the most confusing on this thing. I'm like, I guess now we have a little beat setup, which is cool. Let's try to record some actual my samples. Well, let me record it here. There we go. Wait, you can play chords. Why couldn't with a... Oh, it probably has to be set to key mode. Oh, well, that makes everything so much easier. But this is my first me sample that I'm using, so this is my whistle. That sounds pretty fucking great with reverb, right? Like, am I tripping? That's cool. Yeah, let's do that. So, oh, and let's set the recording length of this to be 6 bars too. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you can just solo groups like this. Like right now I have the A and the D soloed. That's so cool. That's probably my favorite. Okay, so that's cool. I can like, I think this is starting to like make a little bit of sense. Some of these keys are sticking, which I don't love that. I will say that much. Okay, this thing is unbelievable. I'm honestly really enjoying using it. I don't know how to do most things, which is a little annoying, but I'm gonna learn. All these symbols, there's so many different symbols. Oh, I see. So the mic is like right. Oh, this is the mic, the little circle over here. Oh, that yeah is good. So we'll do it like on the. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've only scratched the surface of what this thing can do. It can do quite a bit of things. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a big learning curve, I think, to like understand how this thing works. Because like, despite the fact that it's like pretty simple in its design, it has a lot of stuff inside of it, right? So there's a lot of little features inside of it that like are attached to like button combinations that I don't know yet and stuff like that, which is really exciting. It means that we can do a lot of things with this thing, but for now, all I can really do is this. And then maybe a little bit of this. Okay, this one's someone's demo. Someone injected their demo into. What is this? Yeah, I have no idea what that one is supposed to be doing. It's like almost hitting like the harmonics of the notes that I'm hitting. Anyway, weird stuff. Well, shit, we've been at it for like a couple hours. It might be like a good time to call it. I think I'm gonna like try to do this a little bit more when I like learn more things. I'll try to like make some beats on stream. I feel like that would be kind of cool. Oh, I don't think I was pressing hard enough on those. If you press really hard, they go really fucking crazy. Yeah, you can press those pretty freaking hard. What is that one doing? Okay, I don't understand what that one does. Anyway, freaking hey, KO2 EP-133 from Teenage Engineering. I'm very, very perplexed by this machine. I think this is really cool. I don't know how to do most things, but it seems like most of the things that I wanted to try to do, I was able to figure out a way to do it. So there is an intuitiveness to it. There's also the ability to like make music right away, right? I do get a little bit specific when I'm making beats and I'm looking for like, oh, I want this pattern to be this many bars. I want this to be this way. I want to like be able to like EQ things a little bit, right? And I think like that department, the department of mixing samples together might be a little bit hard to deal with. It might be a little hard to like edit the samples in the way that I want to. We'll have to see like how much access to the filter per sample we get, or if I'll maybe have to like pre-filter my samples or something like that. But generally speaking, it's like a little groove machine and stuff. This is beautiful. This is such a nice machine. It's my first sampler ever that like I own, like a hardware one, rather than like using simpler on the computer, which mind you, I love doing that. And I'm very pleased with like what I have. I think what's really exciting for me about this is the fact that it feels very proprietary. It feels like it has its own sort of approach to doing things. It feels like I'm discovering a new sort of language. Very attractive, and I feel like this was one of their like big flagship features to this like kind of action effect, action pad, pressure sensitive effects. Number one, because the machine really reacts to it in a way that's like really pleasing. Like if I'm hitting an effect and my thing does something like this, yeah, that's so cool. The fact that it like reacts that way and it shows you all this stuff. And it's not necessarily being very informative. I think it's like very like kind of just to show you. I do wish they could continue the bar count in the middle of the screen as the effects are going on. I think that would be something that I would like, so that I can keep track of where I'm at in the beat, especially if you're using like a beat slowdown or like a beat repeater or something like that, something that like really messes up what you're doing. Or if you start like soloing tracks, like, because you can like kind of focus on a couple of tracks, right? And then bring it back. And so if I take the drums out, right, if I like start soloing only these two tracks, like or D, if I only have this going, it's like near impossible for me to tell where I'm at like in the beat, right? So I think that's something that I would like to see differently. Maybe it's something that you can set in the settings. I haven't seen. The presentation is immaculate. Obviously, like the freaking box is amazing. Yeah, everything that it comes in, like this like insert over here and all this stuff, it's like all really, really thoughtfully put together, which is always the case with Teenage Engineering. But the fact that we're like getting this for like a reasonable price is definitely like a bit unheard of. It's not like what you usually see from them outside of the pocket operators. And I would say like the pocket operators are like cute and like cool, but you know, low-key kind of ugly and like impractical, right? This is like, I think the first time that Teenage Engineering has done a product that is practical and like something that someone could definitely like spend a lot of time making music on this and like really maining this machine and just kind of like doing that. Yeah, something that is practical and that someone could like make their whole music on, but is also affordable and not $1 million the way that like teenage engineering stuff usually is, right? So generally speaking, I'm very, very happy about this thing. I think it's really, really cool. I think it's very pretty. I think it's very well designed. The keys feel really good. There are certain things like that key was sticking in there. That throws me off, you know. I wish that wasn't happening, but hey, not that big of a deal. I feel like this is gonna require a little wearing into it, right? Everything sounds really cool, but I feel like I've only touched the surface, and this is why I like don't want to talk too much about like the music making. Like, I think I'll be able to like give something more thorough beyond like first impressions and stuff once I use this thing more and I get more acquainted with it. Maybe I'll make that process be a part of the stream and just make beats with y'all and try to figure out the ways of doing it. I do appreciate y'all being patient with me while I was trying to figure out how to do things that I don't know how to do. But yeah, generally speaking, I mean, no pun intended, but this is quite the knockout. It's a very, very cool machine. I'm very happy I got it. This is like, it probably isn't a big deal and it's just an adhesive, but there's like that kind of thing is like kind of popping out there. Not super happy about that. I'll have to see if it's a problem or not, but the built-in speaker is nothing to write home about, to be perfectly honest. So it's been the same with like, I mean, I have a bunch of Volcas and I never use built-in speakers, despite the fact that it feels like it would be a nice thing to have. It's like, okay, well, if I'm dealing with samples, I want to know what they sound like fully, right? So that I can like understand what's going on. And anyway, it's weird because like the first thing that you would want to press whenever you like load it up is, you know, bank A button, the first button out of all of them, and that's like a kick and you can't hear it. I thought my like built-in speaker wasn't working just because the kick was so quiet, right? Hot take, I think people need to stop with this built-in speaker bullshit, right? Like everyone's got like a Bluetooth speaker lying around. You can just plug it in real quick. Like, I mean, it has an aux port outside, like it's an 1/8 inch. That could work out just fine, right? Oh, I wonder what happens if I turn it off and I turn it on. Do I keep my beat? I'm gonna learn what all this stuff does. For now, I just want to say that this is like really cool. I'm very excited about it. Everything feels very good on it. I have my comments on it, but I think that like before I like say anything for real about how I actually feel about it, I think I need to understand better how the workflow of this thing works. So that I can line up my ideals and the things that I would want to see from the machine with the things that the machine wants me to do, which I think is very real. Anyone that has like worked with gear can think of things in this way. We're like, hey, sometimes the machine wants you to like operate in a certain way, and you kind of need to adapt to that a little bit and just kind of figure out your own way within that way to like do it. So I'm going to allow myself to do that, reserve my opinions for there. But for now, as far as like presentation, showcase, the way it feels, the way it looks, the way it operates, I'm completely into it. I'm really glad I bought this. Very sleek little guy. I don't have a lot of point of references because it is my first sampler, but I'm very excited to have it as my first sampler. First hardware sampler, I should say. But anyway, I think I'm going to get the heck out of here. Thanks to everyone for like hanging out and stuff. I'm sure I'll be back to do some more beats. I really like this like little stream hand setup. So maybe we'll like open up some more things. Good test. Anyway, thank you so much everyone for like hanging out. KO2. EP-133, Teenage Engineering, great little thing, $300 if you can find it, if you can get your hands on it, if you see a local retailer that still has it and you feel like getting a nice little sampler that you can get to making beats on real quick, I would recommend it. I think it has a lot of personality. I'm very excited to like learn it. And I think that's like the mark of a good gear. The fact that I was working on stuff and I'm like, oh man, I can't wait to like actually go deep into the manual and see what all these button combinations do. I think that's a good sign. So for now, we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at like a good sign, solid stuff. Great job, Teenage Engineering. I am not a teenager, but I do approve. And hey, thank you so much for everyone hanging out at the stream. I think I'm gonna get the heck out of here, try to eat some food and hope for the best. Happy Thanksgiving and happy Sunday, and hope you start your week well. Peace out, everyone. Bye bye.